Hello team! Welcome back to the Terraria series, Trifunctional here. I'm having an awesome day and I hope you are as well. Now, just a couple of things have changed since our last episode. I know at the end of the last episode we almost had enough platinum for a full platinum set of armor. I did go ahead and collect the rest of the platinum and get that made up here. And so now we're up to 20 defense, which is quite a bit. This should carry us through for quite a while, having the full platinum set here. We are getting 5 defense from the helmet and the greaves, and then 6 from the chainmail. And for having all 3 pieces, we're getting a set bonus of 4 defense. So, getting us quite a bit of defense, pretty awesome. Now, a couple of other things I did is I bought the lifeform analyzer, so that's going to show us the name of rare creatures around us. Which will be helpful with finding any rare creatures like a nymph, or if there are any NPCs nearby, I believe they'll show up with the rare creature analyzer as well. It'll just display below our mini-map here. And now I did go ahead and dye the platinum set with the blue acid dye. I think it looks kind of cool. And now another thing that I did is I bought the Sitting Ducks fishing pole, which was really expensive. It cost me almost all of my gold. It cost me 35 gold. But I think it's one of the best fishing poles in the game until you get the gold fishing rod from completing the fishing quests. Now, there are a few things in store for today's plan. Now, another couple of changes I made is I added in a fishbowl here. A little bit of a water feature, and I switched this out for a mushroom workbench. I think this is really coming along nicely. You can see I've planted quite a few more daybloom just because that's what I have in regards to seeds. But yes, the plan for today. So we're going to face the Eye of Cthulhu. And now I am pretty sure that I'm probably going to die the first go through because again, this is expert mode, and I am no expert at this game. But to prepare ourselves, a couple of things that I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to fight the Goblin Army, and I'm going to get the Goblin Tinker after fighting the Goblin's armies so that we can combine some of our accessories like the whoopee cushion and the cloud in the bottle. Combine that to make the fart in the jar, which will give us some extra jet propulsion on our double jump, which would be useful. And we can also use the Goblin Tinker to switch up the buffs or the enchantments that we have on our individual accessories and our weapons. Like we can change this damage platinum bow to something positive rather than something that gives us negative 15% damage. So that's the first thing we're going to do is, well, not necessarily the first thing. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to try out this fishing pole because I'm going to head over to the ocean biome. And over in the ocean biome, we're going to be able to unlock the fishing NPC. He'll be able to give us daily fishing quests. And so you can get good items from completing the daily fishing quests. But when you are hanging out on the edges of the map, you start to unlock the Goblin Army. You'll start to see Goblin Scouts. And so that's how we're going to get some Goblin Scouts so that we can get the Tattered Cloth to summon the Goblin Army. We're going to hang out over by the ocean biome for a little bit to do that. Now, after we do that, we're going to head down into the caverns underground and do some more fishing to get some, I believe it's called ebon koi and some cavefish, like rocky cavefish or something like that. We're going to use those fish to make more potions because there's a potion that'll give us damage reduction and one that'll give us increased damage. So those are certainly going to be useful with the fight as well. Now, the third and final thing that we're going to do is we are going to head into the jungle and collect a few items to create the Amazon yo-yo. because I don't think that our current weapons are going to be good enough to beat the Eye of Cthulhu. So I think we're going to need a better weapon, and I think the Amazon Yo-Yo will be the weapon that we'll use. That combined with our Platinum Bow after we reforge it with the Goblin Tinkerer. So I'm going to do a lot of this off camera. I'll bring it back here and there intermittently, let you see the interesting things that are happening. And then, of course, I will certainly have you here when we are fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. But I'm just headed over to the ocean biome at the moment, and I'll just do a quick jump cut, and then I'll bring you back once we're over at the ocean biome. Alright, team, so that current background means that we have entered the ocean biome. And so let's head over this way, and we should see the ocean here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and keep on keeping on this way. Alright, so here's the ocean. Now that we're here, we should see a man floating in the water. That will be the NPC that'll give us the daily fishing quests. Let's go ahead and just build some platforms out and see if we can find him. Alright, there he is. He's just sleeping on the water. We'll go ahead and we'll wake him up and see if he has a daily quest for us right away. Sir, sir. Uh-oh. He fell. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's walking his way back up. Let's throw another one. There he is. Okay. Just making sure that he's not going to get killed or anything. I wonder if he takes drowning damage at all. No, I can't imagine he does. Alright. His name's Timmy. I want a fish and you're going to find me one. Ask me about it. I bet you're not brave enough to find the Eater of Plankton, a corrupt fish that was mutated from a severed piece of Eater of Worlds itself. Capture it and bring it to me and prove to me that you're not a wuss. Okay, so it's caught in corruption. So that's actually where we want to go to do some fishing, is in the underground corruption. Oh, whoops. Wasn't paying attention. I walked right off the edge of our plank there. I was actually looking at my inventory. I was going to grab out the fishing pole. I just want to do a quick fish here in the ocean. I'm not even sure how to fish. I imagine that... Oh, I got a tuna. Yeah, it looks like once it bobs, you just click it to pull up whatever is on the line. A trout. Okay. So it's my understanding that the larger the body of water, the better loot you'll get. Like, I just got a wooden crate, which... It's also my understanding that you want to save a lot of your crates that you get for hard mode, because you can get a lot better items out of them in hard mode. Now, alright, so that's enough fishing for now. I am just going to open up the wooden crate because I've never gotten one before and I want to see what's in it. So, right click to open, we got some tin bars. That's kind of lame. Oh well. Alright, so now, Ancient Shadow Greaves. Where did I get those? Oh, that might have just come from the from that crate. If that's the case, that's kind of cool. They have better defense than my current Greaves, and they give plus some melee speed. But if I equip them, I'll lose my set bonus. You know what? I think I am going to. Because I'm going to take a little bit less on the defense, but I'll have plus 3... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to fish there. I'll have plus 3... Or plus 7 melee speed. So yeah, we'll go with that for now. That's cool. Anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and do another cut and head to the underground corruption and find another good place to do some fishing. Team, I almost forgot. These goblin scouts are what we're looking for. That was the whole reason for coming over to the side of the map. So, I do want to complete that fishing quest, so I'm going to do a little bit of running around here. I'm going to go to the corruption, catch that fish to complete that quest, and then I'm going to come back and find those goblin scouts so that we can collect Yeah, that tattered cloth that I just got from that Goblin Scout, we need 10 pieces of that, so we need 9 more, and then we can summon the Goblin Army. So yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright team, so this message in the bottom left-hand corner that says you feel an evil presence following you, that means that we're actually going to have the Eye of Cthulhu come right now. So let's go ahead and head back. This is going to be a little bit rough because we are not prepared, but let's go ahead and see if we can get a couple of buff potions going. Let's take a swiftness, let's take an iron skin, and let's see, I think that I have a... Yeah, I have a campfire right here. I'm gonna just place a campfire up here, and we're going to wing it. So... Alright. Oh, I need arrows. I need arrows. Let's see if we can buy some arrows from the merchant quick. Milton, sell us arrows. We want all of them. Okay. So we have a good amount of arrows as well. So, yeah. We're just going to, we're going to go with it. Oh, let's see if we can get a sunflower down, like right. Oh, okay, he's here. Okay, it's time. Nope. Want to be up here. Okay, we have arrows. Let's fight him. Here we go. This is not an ideal situation. I would like these platforms to be longer, but we're gonna go with it. And remember, this is on expert mode, so if I get destroyed, then you understand. Also, I'm not good at this game. But yeah, here we go. We're fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. Now, one good thing about this is we haven't used our strange-looking eyes, so we can always... use that to summon him again if we want to farm him for more items. Let's go ahead and get out of there a little bit. Okay, let's get back up here. Get back at it. See, we're not doing nearly enough damage. That's why I wanted to go get that item before fighting this guy. But with our current health being over 200, I think that it was just like a... the certain percentage chance that he would awaken once it got dark out. I don't think it was like a huge percentage chance, but there was a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Alright, let's see if we can clear out some of these guys with our melee weapon. Maybe we can do some more damage with the melee weapon as well. Let's see what we can do here. We are taking a decent amount of damage from him though. Well, actually, not terrible. Alright. So let's keep on keeping on. Okay. Yeah, that's hurting. We do have the nurse down there, so if we get into trouble, we might... Oh, okay, so now he's in his second form. So now he's gonna be like charging us and stuff. Okay. Let's head over this way a little bit. See if we can jump over those guys. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like this plan a little bit better than staying on that little platform that we were on. Alright, we're just a few seconds away from being able to heal again. Alright. So we gotta heal in. I would like to make it back to the nurse to get full health if I could, but I don't know if I would make it there. Let's try it. Let's see if we can heal. Okay. Let's get out of there now. Oh, I lost like all that health that I got, so it didn't even make a difference. Alright. So we got him down to half health. Let's keep at it here. Okay. Get up here. There we go. Oh yeah. This is not going well. Ah, if only our NPCs would get out here and help us more. They're a bunch of lazy bones. Alright. Keep on hitting him. At least he doesn't have those little minions around anymore. That's kind of nice. Alright. So we got some healing going again. See if we can avoid his attacks. Oh no, we're gonna die. We're totally gonna die. This is not going well. Oh yeah. So that was preemptive. I knew I wasn't ready for that fight, but we got kind of an idea of how he moves. So back to the game plan. I'm going to head back and continue farming the goblin scouts. Well, once it's daytime, I might head down and get some fishing done while it's still night. And then once it's daytime, I'll farm the goblin scouts and get the goblin army here. And we'll continue the game plan and see if we can get all the gear that we wanted to get another fight in today. Alright team, so it's a new day. I have a new fishing quest, and it's to catch a fish that's in the honey that you find in the bee biomes below the jungle. So we're going to take a brief break from our goblin quest to go to the jungle and start collecting the items we need for the weapon that we're going to create. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, something super awesome that I discovered, is if I keep things like the depth meter, the watch, the life form analyzer, the sextant I just got, which displays the phase of the moon, if I keep things like that in my inventory, it still displays below my mini-map all of those readouts, which is super awesome, because before I thought that I had to keep it in the accessory slot, and now I can use that slot for other things that increase like damage and all of those good things. So I'm pretty excited about that discovery. But I am headed over to the jungle biome, and I'll bring you back once I do get a little bit into the jungle biome so you can just kind of see what it looks like. We'll do proper exploration of the jungle biome in the future. It is a pretty tough place, so I'm probably gonna not have incredible survivability there, so we're not gonna do a ton of exploring of the jungle biome, but I'll show you what it looks like once I get there. Alright team, so this is the jungle biome. You have these nice mahogany trees, plenty of mud and water around, and looks like I've been here before. I must have explored over this way one time before. But what we're looking for is heading underground so we can find the bee biome. And there's actually a boss, the queen bee. She's like the boss of the jungle. We're not going to fight her quite yet, but we might get to her maybe after the Eye of Cthulhu. Ooh, blueberries. I haven't seen those before. Now, what we're looking for down here is we're looking for hornets so we can get stingers. We're also looking for something that these man-eaters, which are like long plants that have like teeth, drop. I don't remember exactly. I'm gonna have to look it up in a second. But yeah, this is the jungle biome, and I will go ahead and find the bee biome part of it, and then I'll bring you back. And we're back, team. So I found the bee biome, and so you can see the honey here, which is kind of nice. With honey, when you stand in it, it gives you a 30-second regeneration buff. I had to blow my way in here using bombs. I actually found some bomb fish while fishing, which has come in useful. And I just got an achievement for entering the bee biome. Where's my honey? Okay, so that thing right there, if I break that, that summons the queen bee. So we're going to save that for another day. We're not going to fight the queen bee today. Feel like we're not ready for that yet. What we are going to do, though, is... Okay, you see that man-eater on the right? That's one of the things that we need to farm while we're here. But we need to fish out the quest item for the fisherman for now. And so I think this should be a big enough pool of honey here that we should be able to fish out that item. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I did find some of the hornets. We need to get the bumblebee tuna. Is that the item? Yep, that's the quest item. So we got the quest item we need. Team, it's been a little while here, and I've been doing fishing quests. I've actually gotten a little bit sidetracked by fishing quests, but I just got something super awesome. A fuzzy carrot summons a rideable bunny mount. So let's go ahead and equip that. I believe... Oh no, that threw it in the trash can. We don't want that. There it is. Alright, I got an achievement. The cavalry. Oh, whoops. I've been carrying all of these buff potions with me just in case the Eye of Cthulhu comes back, and I just accidentally took them all. How do I summon my mount? Let's go into my controls. Quick mount is C. There we go. Alright, well, it's nothing too special, but it's kind of cool. It's a big rabbit that I can ride. Anyways, I'm just about finished. As you can see, I have a ton of buffs that I'm able to take now. So, been doing work. I'm just about ready for this fight, I believe. And actually, it seems like the longer I ride this guy, the faster, which is kind of cool. But I do want to fight the Goblin Army and get a better weapon before we actually fight the Eye of Cthulhu again. So I'm going to continue making the preparations. Alright, team. It is time. We are going to take down this Eye of Cthulhu once and for all. I've just been fishing. I've actually got I caught a few swordfish, and I believe that the swordfish is going to be the weapon to help us take down this Eye of Cthulhu. Let's go ahead and store away the items that I fished up here. Throw that red snapper in there, the shrimp in there. Sawtooth shark, awesome. That's a new axe for us. And so we'll go ahead and throw our old axe into the gear. The extra swordfish can go into the gear as well. Alright, so we are ready. We have plenty of flaming arrows. We have plenty of buffs ready to go. This is it. This is the time that we're going to take down the Eye of Cthulhu. Are you ready? I'm ready. As you can see, we have 300 life. We've gotten a few life containers while we've been making our preparations. We also have the increased movement speed from the sunflowers. We have the life regen from the campfires. Alright, I buffed up. Let's go ahead and see if we can take this guy down. Alright, so we're going to use our bow for a lot of it. We'll also use the swordfish for a lot of it too. Let's go ahead and I kind of like the animation of the swordfish. Let's see what we can do with as far as damage with this swordfish. Alright. So this is not going well, actually. I don't know if the swordfish is the way to go. I think the bow might be the right course of action. Yeah, we're actually able to do damage with the bow. We just couldn't hit him with the swordfish. It's just too short of a reach. Alright, so as you can see as well, we've got a much better setup with the arena here. We have plenty of space to move around left and right and up and down. I think that we're going to make it this time. He hasn't even been hurting us really that bad with all of the buffs that we have. Now, we only have a couple of minutes on some of these buffs, so we're going to need to kill him before too long, before our buffs run out, otherwise we'll be in trouble, but I don't think we'll have any problems with that. Alright, so he's evolved into another form. Let's go ahead and go with the swordfish to see if we can take out some of his minions. Alright. Back to the bow. We got this. Team, we got this. It has all been leading up to this. Honestly, I've been preparing for this fight for like hours now, so we better take this down. I've actually fought him a couple of times, and a couple of times that I recorded them, but they're not going to make it into this final video. Because you don't want to see me fail at this fight multiple times. You want to see me actually succeed. And this is the one. This is the one that we're going to succeed at. So, we got this. Alright, I just jumped like right into him. That was really clever of me, huh? Alright. We've got this. He's so low on health. We can do this. Okay. We're almost there. All of these buffs that we've been collecting over the past couple of hours, these are really what's making it. So, if you ever decide to play this game, or if you are playing this game and you haven't been delving into the potions, I highly suggest the potions. Potions are where it's at. I have pretty good armor for where I'm at in this game, and without the potions, this battle is pretty difficult. All right, awesome. So we actually succeeded. We got our treasure bag. Let's go ahead and take out that last servant of Cthulhu. Let's go ahead and open up our treasure bag, see what we got. I'm just gonna collect up all these arrows. You know, reuse, recycle, all that jazz. Alright. Yes, let's go ahead and open up our treasure bag. So we got a bunch of demonic ore, that's good. Got some corrupt seeds in case we want to make a corrupt biome, some unholy arrows, and a shield of Cthulhu. And that's actually pretty good. It's plus 4% movement speed, 35 melee damage if we charge, and the nice part about this shield of Cthulhu is it gives us that extra charge. Let's see, what do we want to replace? Maybe we'll replace the shark necklace. But yeah, now if I double tap in a direction, I got that extra speed, so that's really helpful. Now, we didn't actually get through the jungle collecting the items that we need to get those advanced weapons. We'll take care of that in a future episode, and we didn't actually get the goblin army either, so we'll go ahead and fight the goblin army in another episode as well. But this has been quite a long recording. I have quite a lot of footage to sift through, a few Eye of Cthulhu fights to cut out of the video, but I've had a lot of fun with it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button for me. It certainly helps me out a lot, and I certainly appreciate it. If you're new and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you can see when the future Terraria episodes and the future Darkcraft episodes come out. But hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you on the flip side.